one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've got a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense, because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it inside the 35. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and
here we go.
I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter. On 1st down, Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm focused now on the phone no more. Come on.
The 39-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
These two teams all tied after one. Sack. It'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now Mahomes. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Hey, get that nigga out of here, bro. Pump my ball.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
That nigga was not supposed to get my ankles.
Punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive.
Ooh, 16, 45, 43, set, hut, height, nigga.
Remember the offense scored a touchdown.
Bomb your ass. Ooh.
Repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, these are a tremendous starts. So 200 yards,
What's up?
4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's
Going.
in question right now. He's blowing up coverages.
Like
He's
it?
got a double of every snap.
I like it, but
He's going to defeat you on almost every play.
I got
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
You said
it's not down the middle, and then she was like, what? And then I was like, is that okay? Good. It's not down the middle. And then I had to look at it, and she was like,
Decision to
oh,
bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
What do you mean, aw, dang? What does that even mean?
I know. I'm like, it's just not my season
to
for
begin
her.
this drive.
I don't know.
So what, she like gave you a discount, or what she gonna do? She gave you a discount, or?
Yeah, but no cause for
No,
discouragement here.
that was
Yeah,
just
they've
it.
fallen behind.
Oh.
Go down and score.
No.
So what was the formula to
I
get
know.
them down
I
there
mean,
the
it's
first
not
time?
really-
Get back to something close to
It's
that.
not noticeable
Maybe get this game tied up.
if, like, I'm walking and I'm looking, like, side to side. You can't really tell, but I can tell because it's my head.
Yeah.
But, like, if you, it's like, say for instance, I came up to you, like, you wouldn't be able to tell until, like, you really start staring at it, and you're like, oh, it isn't down the
Not a ton
middle.
of room available on that.
Is it like super noticeable?
Space was available.
I think it is, but that's just because I know my head. It's kind of like when you go to the barber and they put your lineup back,
Going to throw.
Yeah.
and then it's like you know that your line's pushed up back, nobody else really knows.
And he'll be
Yeah.
taken down, but he
That's
does
right.
have first down yardage. That'll go as
I'm
a
like,
pickup
wow,
of 8.
I get my hair dyed twice, not because I'm gonna get it braided, it's not down the middle. I'm gonna get it.
maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down, and that's what he just did.
I certainly thought he had beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't
small talk at first, and then I was like, all right, well, we can.
After the incomplete passer, now is 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end Kelsey.
And she was like, yeah, she's telling me how she hasn't talked to
on the inside handoff.
But
and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
She said she was so blacked out.
To say that's just really good team defense.
Goodness gracious, Eileen. Say goodness gracious.
Yeah, she said, how much you don't know how much I drink.
Mahomes on 3rd. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with
that one. She said, I don't remember I was completely blacked out.
That's sad.
She was like, and I feel bad because not only was I not present mentally, I wasn't present physically either. And I said, why did you leave? And then she was like, because I just feel like
it'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10
basically
on
like
return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I forget the reason that she gave.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a
hold on, let me put you on hold. I'm getting a phone call.
They have it right.
I'll put you on hold 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
Herbert just beat the play clock. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Chargers 21, Chiefs 7. Dustin Hopkins the kickoff for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. Mike Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mike Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Yellow! Hey, 15! You gotta go right here.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mahomes now on the sneak. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Mahomes takes it himself. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation. Now here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert on first down now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert now. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
First catch.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Boy, you play some weird-ass defense, bro. That's why you can't make no stops. You just be doing shit.
Here's Herbert.
Oh, that's crazy. You be talking shit.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 20.
Damn, I should have passed like that to the inside.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Hey, stop copying plays that other niggas do. That's not even your play. I ain't never seen nobody throw a pick on that play. That's crazy.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, Let's just say it's been unusual.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Man, fuck.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Chiefs 14.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fair catch. Lead at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over first down again at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play.
How do you
something
forget that you're running a lead?
Until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
I wanna buy for you.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Oh, man, dude.
The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard.
I'm running out of plays, bro. I don't even feel like playing no more.
I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful
That's a pick.
getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And again, it's Mahomes.
That's a pick.
Back to Toney. He's got another one. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Mahomes now to throw.
Nigga, like, I don't know what else I gotta do. I'm manning the nigga up every fucking play.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
I'm manning the nigga up every play.
Here at the 3-yard line. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is...
Give me that, nigga. That stuff bullshit. I hate Madden, bro. I hate Madden.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed. But, CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Herbert off of play action. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
You might try this little twin, you know what I mean? Like that. You might twin. You might twin. You might try this little twin. You might twin. You might try this little twin. You might. Oh, damn.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had.
Come on, bro.
Turnovers, you would have to think that's going to be...
Find some more glitchy shit. That shit is not working.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch...
Oh, move this nigga over a little bit. We're going to use this nigga, put him over here. Oh! Hey, yo.
Get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. We've seen this quite a few times.
I'll lay sun down.
Unable to keep leverage, unable to
around for
A lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of
Whoa, 16, 45, pass rush.
They'll look to throw.
Get that nigga, man.
He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to go.
Get that nigga, bruh. I'm a lockdown defense type of nigga.
But they're turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over.
I'm a lockdown defense type of nigga, Dre. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
Back to throw here.
Ugh.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking.
All we got to do is double team Kelsey all game. You don't know what to do.
Without a doubt, the head coach, he wants him to feel good. But at the same time,
double teaming Kelsey. We stopping the run game. Other than that, you don't know what the fuck going on.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
My precious little twin, you know that we like him.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
No, wait, yeah.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And they can try
that's a pick, Dre.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone.
Lucky ain't give me that pick.
Everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That nigga won't wide
So
open.
after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, damn, why did it make me? That's a pick, bruh. It's inbound. It's a pick.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Come on. Oh! See, now you lucky. That's why I know you can't make a read. That's a pick.
Have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I pressed the shit out of that Y button. That triangle button, I mean.
One-sided affair.
I blame the play calling on the coach. That's what I do.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Damn, bro, my pass. That's a pick.
Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
I left him wide open. That was my man. I fucked that up. Fucked that up. I ran with the wrong nigga.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Easy.
Again, they'll throw.
Damn, I fucked that up too.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down.
Eat him up.
They push him back to the 34. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now here's Mahomes.
It's a pick, Dre.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall.
Throwing it right at me.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains.
I'm using that.
To have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
43. Yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Let's go.
Down he goes. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one.
GG's.
Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So, for the Chargers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile...